Oh, swear you've been brought up by Alsatians.
Excuse me?
My daughter, the stripper.
I'm a party gram.
Oh, is that what you call it?
With balloons.
You call that a job?
Better than your job.
Thought you were going on the telly.
You put an end to that.
Oh, twinkle toes. What?
The Last Days of Cleopatra is the latest offering at Winnipeg's Terra Players Irish Theatre. The story of a family being torn apart but also being brought together by the death of their mother, who is compared to Cleopatra in the play.
What's he saying, Natalie?
Nothing is what he's saying.
And you have a father and two kids who are trying to deal with that while learning how to survive in Dublin. And this is contemporary Ireland, where life is getting a little bit harder. The amazing thing about the script is that the playwright makes what should be a very serious topic very funny. So you have these frenetic characters. You have Jackie, the son, who's kind of overweight and really, really loud. You have the daughter, Natalie, who's a stripper or a partygram, as she says. And the father, who's kind of this bitter trumpet player who wanted to be a musician but had to give it all up for his family.
Winnipeg filmmaker Noam Gonick directs the play, which is making its Canadian premiere, stepping away from his familiar surroundings to dip into theater.
So usually on my films, I'm working with scripts that have never been produced before. They're new scripts and you don't really know where the problems are, and oftentimes you find that on the set or in the editing room. Whereas with this project, we have a play that's already gotten rave reviews in its premiere, and we know it's a good piece of work, so you can actually luxuriate in that and sort of bore down into the details, and they're all there waiting to be found.
It comes at you. It is a very powerful, in-your-face show. It starts really strong. It's musical. That's one of the things that is really, really fun about it. It amalgamates music into theater. You know, there's some full songs in it where we get to really explore our sort of savage dancing side. And the language is very real. It's very raw. So I think people are going to get a sense of almost like, you know, what just hit me. I feel like I've been plunked down in the street in Dublin, Ireland, and just surrounded by people who are really there, who are really connected to that culture in this day and age.
Terra Players Theatre will bring this play to the Acting Irish International Theatre Festival in Milwaukee in May, an event they won last year.
Get down off your cross.
The Last Days of Cleopatra begins March 24th.
Of seeing this family go through this hard time, but kind of coming through it and moving forward. So I think that's a story that is common for all of us, that the really, really, really hard times push us to something else, and we can kind of get to the other side of it and be more free. And I'd like the audience to leave with that sense of freedom and love.
For Shot TV's Go, I'm Kevin Hirschfield.
I'm gonna puke.
What?
Hold over.
Again?
I'm not joking.
What?